Charles here. Today we're going to be looking at the Hammer 3D offset. I've already thrown it 3 games league last night, and that was my first impressions of it. Didn't shoot no crazy high score, but the ball motion was a lot more controllable than I initially thought. It was like a little cleaner and a little rounder than I thought it was going to be. At least that's what I thought game 1. Game 2 and 3, this ball really started to pick up and, really kind of take off. Left several 9 pins that kind of hurt me. It hurt my soul. But, yeah. So, we're going to get to the lanes in a second. But first, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We need that. We pushing really hard, man, to help grow this channel. And, man, Cool Wick, my pullovers, man. This one doesn't have any of the Cool Wick branding, but that's who it's from. That's who made it. Man, that's what we doing. So let's get to the lanes real quick, and we'll be back. Yo, here we have it. This ball's going down the lane. It hooks. It was a little bit rounder, especially with that 2000 grit finish. That surface makes it just a little bit rounder, which is good. We look at the specs. On this core is 2489 and a differential of 053 and an intermediate diff of 008. So it's a relatively mild intermediate differential on this particular ball. So again, just out of box, really smooth, really controllable for ASIM Pearl, and it made it using it early very easy to throw. I stand a little bit further right in comparisons to a ball like the Black Widow, which, the 2.0, the black one, the solid, just a lot more, like that ball's a lot more off the spot. I think that's probably the most sideways asymmetric ball in the line, like period, just Hammer, Brunswick, I think just out there, period, like this ball is sideways. I think that's why some people love it, but I don't think that's why it's also why the Black Widow 2.0 hasn't shown up on TV that much. It's a little uncontrollable at times, but people love it for house. And then the Ghost, how it kind of compares to the 3D offset, man, I feel like this ball is still a little bit more down lane. Still picks up in the middle, but man, the Ghost is just a ton off the spot, just like the Black Widow 2.0. So the 3D offset definitely, in my opinion, falls a little below it as far as ball reaction when you're looking at on the lane performance. But how we have, we're going to see this layout for the 3D offset right here. And it's a little 40 by 4 by 35, and that's on the screen now for you. For you guys that just want to double check me, just puts the ring right above my ring finger. This is a benchmark layout for me, nothing too aggressive, nothing too weak, so I can really maximize what I'm seeing. Then we have my boy Scott. Scott generally has a little more loft in his natural approach. Is just how he throws the ball. I want to give you guys a different look, and Scott had it and he drilled it up. So for him, man, this ball has been good too. Like we both league together on Thursday. He hasn't taken this one out yet for quite the full test spin, but man, after just watching him throw it while recording, man, he had a great time. And just like, man, I released a video of me throwing it earlier, and it's just this ball is fun to throw. like I feel like it's not as dynamic or penalizing as some real asymmetric pearls are, and I think that's really a huge plus for this ball. And really people have to keep that in mind, that you want things that hook down lane for sure, but you also want things that give you forgiveness. Like, you miss it in, you have a chance. If you miss it out, you still have a chance. So again, this is definitely, I feel like, in between the Black Widow series and the Obsession series. And I know, like, on paper, the Black Widows, I believe, are actually below the Obsessions, but I have the Obsession Tour, especially with those weaker core numbers, actually below the Black Widow. And for me, especially on house, the Black Widows, are just higher performing pieces. Like, they're just more ball than the Obsessions are, and just in my opinion. You can disagree. All right, comment, leave that below. It's all good. That's what this is about. You're getting my opinion, and then you can compare that to someone else's. I don't throw the ball, exactly like anybody else either. So again, we can have difference of opinion. But let's talk about it. Let's compare notes. That's essentially what I'm doing here, and we're documenting what we are seeing. And hopefully, if you do throw it similarly to me, this can be helpful. But yeah, man. So this ball is kind of what it is, and a little bit smoother. Again, I have this as a bridge between the Obsession line and the Black Widow line to the Obsession line. And I told you, Obsession is up top. The Black Widows are up top as far as performance goes, and then I have this 3D offset in the middle, and I have the Obsession is a little bit below that. They all are great pieces. They all fit, I believe, a unique gap. I see a lot of people pull out the Obsession Tour solid when the lanes get a little fishy, or just tougher situations. And even on a house, man, you can throw that Obsession Tour just anywhere, like wherever you want to be at on the lane, or that's straighter, or you want to move a little bit further left. We have that option with that ball. And man, if you can see again how I throw it, I can move way left with that ball. I just have to adjust again hand position, speed, to make it sure it sees the corner, especially on this fresh house shot that we have put down here, because that's what this is. This is just a house shot. There's no traffic on it outside of me and Scott. So again, these balls hook a ton. If that's what you are looking for and need, man, get to your local pro shop. Man, I'm going to slap a link in the bio. I am now partnering with Bowlers Mart, so get all and everything you need right here. So hit that like, subscribe button as well. Use that link. That supports the channel. Appreciate you. Until next time, with the hype. Later.